iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Okay,
so 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Go now. Ready?
Throwing. Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Green jack. Come on, set. Black shot. Blue striker. Set.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Blaster, 6. Ready, ready.
Here's Love. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Set, cut. Set, go.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up alive. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 71 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Black ultra. At the 16-yard line. Black blue. Ready, ready.
Love now. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Here we go. Seal, black. Hut, hut.
Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
Ready.
On fourth down, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. To the air, Williams. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. Santos' kick is up and through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go.
They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Drill green. Hut, hut.
Now Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Rail, yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
Love looking to throw it. That's taken in by Kraft. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
White.
Going back to Love. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 47-yard line.
6. Mega. Sack, hut.
Another try after the first down sack. Love. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
That's another Packers
Smack, red.
1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Love. Eluding the pressure right. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to have it here just past the 25. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, get me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Moore, the man in motion. Looking to throw is Williams. He's got Allen. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. Throwing is Williams. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. 3rd down and 13. Here's Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. To throw, Williams. Flush to his right. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. 2nd down and 3. From the gun, here's Williams. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensive. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
To throw, it's Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Williams. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DJ Moore in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Black shot. Ready.
Final play of the half, Love. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. Across midfield. How about this? Keenan Allen. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Santos now to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Bears 31, Packers nothing. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Nixon now from his end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Ready, ready.
Love back to it here after the pick six. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11. And the Packers
Ready.
first and 10 at the
Drill,
24-yard
52.
line.
Hut.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Slide through.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Love. Forced out to his left. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Jack right.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
10 cycles.
That's another Packers first.
Here's Love. Escaping the pressure right. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7.
17. Set, hut.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 57 yards. And the Packers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is down to 24. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but The turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that you might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw once more, here's Williams. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Swift is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. In motion left goes Allen. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the point after try for Santos. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
Ready?
Play fake. Here's Love. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now 3rd down and very long.
Ready.
Love now. That's taken in by Watson. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Let's go. Set.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And now here is another interception. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Santos now to add the PAT. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
3-3. Down. Drill. 52. Set. Go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Love, they go play action now. And my goodness, another interception. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going deep here for Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. Keenan Allen, and that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. Now that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.